Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Peace and Carmen. I'm Carmen. Welcome to your October tarot reading. I hope your September was nice and smooth. Hopefully, October will be even better for you. So, let's just dive on in. So, I put the intentions into my card that if you find my video with all the thousands and millions other options that you have, if you are destined to find this video, that there is going to be a message for you in this. So although not all messages might be for you, there will be a message for you. I am now giving personal readings as well, so my contact information is in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you'd like a personal reading. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to figure out all the things to say while we wait for these cards to come out. We're doing a little nighttime session for you, Sag, so I hope you like this vibe. Alright, let's see what we can get for our Sagittarius for the month of October. Okay, now they want to come. Alright, and typically I don't take them together, but it does seem like they fell together, and for some reason they're telling me to take both of these cards as your first cards out. So I'm going to nestle them together. We got the Seven of Wands and the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, next card out is the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm going to keep shuffling here. But I definitely see that you're working really hard on something, Sag. You're working extremely hard on something. Let's see. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Alright. Here we go. We got the Emperor in reverse. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Chariot. And I actually might leave this just like that for right now. We got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Alright, Sagittarius. So, clearly you have been continuing to work your tail off if this is the energy that is passing, which it might be. But I think that this is something that is still occurring. I don't think that this has passed. I think this is what's happening right now and will probably continue for the rest of the month. I think that that it is going to be a rewarding experience for you doing this work. Although it is not easy, although it is extremely tiring, and at times perhaps you fear that you second guess yourself and maybe fear if this is the right choice for you, if all this work is going to be worth it. What I'm telling you right now is, Sag, definitely it will be worth it. This is going to be something that will be extremely beneficial for you. I think that this is going to be something that it's going to give you a lot of opportunities. Don't second guess yourself here. With the Emperor in reverse, I definitely feel like there are times where you wonder and question your abilities to do this. And I don't think that there is any other person with the amount of heart that you have, Sag, that would be willing to take this on, and with all of the other things that you have on your plate, and still be able to do it so gracefully. So gracefully and so full of light. I think that you really do keep a light about you constantly, even through the struggles. And I do see that there is quite the journey left ahead of you. This might be the start of your battle, perhaps. You might not be in the thick of it just yet. Or you're in the thick of it and you still have a ways to go. But just know that this journey, although emotional, although perhaps intense at some times, this journey was meant for you, and it will turn out exactly better than you had hoped. Better than you had hoped. Not exactly as you'd hoped, because I think that sometimes with some of that self-doubt that creeps in, you worry a little bit about it. And I'm telling you that this is going to be a tremendous experience for you. It will be hard. It will be hard, Sag. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that this is just going to be something that will just easily unfold and everything will be perfect. You're gonna have obstacles that you're going to have to overcome, but you have guides helping you with this Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift for you. The journey is a gift as well as the outcome. So don't get so tied up in the end goal, okay? Because this journey is also a part of that gift. And although it might be challenging sometimes, the lessons that you are learning along the way is a beautiful thing for you that is really going to shape you and shape your future and shape how you're going to be able to handle this. And a lot of other things in your life. I think that these are going to be foundational lessons for you. And I think that these are going to be lessons that will also pass down from generations. I think that this is going to be things that you're going to be teaching your youngsters. So it's a big deal. I think that through this, you might, I think some of the things that make you question this route is knowing that you have a lot to juggle right now, that there's a lot going on, that you do have a lot to juggle, you have a lot of things on your plate, and you might be missing out on some of those things that you really found joy in sometimes. The time that you typically had for, being able to watch that movie with your significant other, or being able to, do those little things that brought you some joy. Some of that is going to have to be placed on the back burner, and you might have to be going and doing homework while watching your significant other watch the movie. And I think that that's going to be really challenging for you. I think that it's going to be tough to watch some of these things happening that you might not be able to participate in. But I think that you are really going to enjoy this journey. I think that you're really going to enjoy the route that you're taking, the work that you're doing. I think that this is going to be something that you're going to continue to pursue even with the challenges, because it does bring you a lot of joy, and it does make your heart happy. It really does make your heart happy. This is progression with the Chariot. You are moving forward. Perhaps not as fast as you'd like it to go, but nothing worth it is ever easy, right? So the universe doesn't want it to be is too easy that you don't appreciate what you're getting. They wanna give you a little bit of a task, because you deserve that feeling of satisfaction that you get once you achieve it. Okay, and like I said, they are supporting you, and you have other supports too. Your loved ones, your family, they are going to support you. So please, Sagittarius, please just stay out of your head, okay? Don't go spiraling down this route of all the things that I'm missing out on. Oh, I'm only this far in and I have this much to go, and what else am I going to miss out on? What other things am I going to lose along the way? This is stressful. I'm stressed. Don't go down this route. Don't go down this route, because it does rob yourself of this happiness. And when I tell you that this journey is something that makes you happy, so why why rob yourself of some of that joy that you can get simply because it's hard, simply because perhaps there's priorities that have to be set before other things that might just be also little fun things for you. But this satisfaction is going to be greater. It's going to be greater in the long run. Okay? All right, Sag. We got the Two of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like this situation might be... We got the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Ooh. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I'm trying to keep this, I have this candle here so you can see the cards. So I hope that you guys can see these cards. If you can't see the cards, definitely let me know in the comments because there's construction going on around my house during the day. I'm not going to be able to record a lot of videos during the daytime like I'd hope. So I think that there's going to be plenty of videos that are going to be shot in the nighttime. So please give me feedback. Please, because I'm going to need it, okay? So I want to pull some cards to also get some advice on how to manage some of this stress, because with the Two of Swords, I just feel like, this is, you are just, it's like, it feels almost like because you might not have other people immediately close to you that are also doing these things, pursuing these things, it might feel like you're kind of solo on this, that everything's on you, and it's kind of gnawing at you, but I also feel like you're completely capable of handling it. I think that you, I don't know why, but I hear fix your crown. Fix your crown. When things are gnawing at you, when things are just feeling like, it's almost just an irritation. I feel like it's an irritation because it is so much joy that is happening. And I think just because it is such a longer journey for you, because it is a long process, I think it just kind of nips at you, and with that accumulation of perhaps task after task and obstacle after obstacle. But each obstacle you defeat so flawlessly. So just fix your crown, Sag, because you know what? You got this. You really do. You really do. You, Sagittariuses, although not a water sign, can also be quite emotional, but I also feel like they are very in touch with their emotions. I feel like they really have the power to control their emotions very well. And I want you to really hone in on that ability, because I think that if you hone in, if you meditate, if you calm yourself and really set some of those irritational emotions on the side and start focusing on all that you are achieving right now, because you are achieving a lot, you're going to be ready. You'll be ready to set sail. You'll be ready to dive in and enjoy this process. There's going to be a lot of tasks. Yeah, there will be with this Ten of Wands. There's going to be some things that you are going to have to do that you might not have ever done before. You might have never done anything even close to these, and so it is new for you, and it's different and it's scary, but you're up for it. You are totally able to do this. We got the Two of Wands. I don't know if you are planning a trip, Sagittarius, but for someone out there, I think you might be. If you do plan very well, we got the Ace of Wands. Plan very, very well, and plan for just in case situations. Plan for just in case things get canceled. Make sure that you have some backup plans, because it does seem like if you are trying to plan a trip this month, or are you going on a trip this month, that things might end up getting canceled, and I think it will be really kind of a bummer for you not to be able to do the things that you want to do, the things that you've been planning. Yeah. So just make sure that you have some backup plans, okay? Make sure that you get your, travel insurance, or, your warranties, whatever you got to do. Okay. For some reason it's telling me to stop here, even though it's not completely finished on the row. But for some reason it's telling me to stop, so I'm going to stop. And, yeah. So, okay. I want to start from the beginning here with this Ace of Wands underneath the Ace of Swords. I think this spiral that you have of worry that you have just in your head, thinking about all these possible outcomes, all these things, all these what ifs, it is coming from a place that's innately spiritual, innately connected. And when we sink too deeply into this hole, it will cut off our connection to that third eye, to that connection with our spirits and with our guiding ancestors. So I really do want you to sit, and because this is not the first card that I'm getting about sitting in meditation. I also felt that way with the King of Cups. I think that it would be very beneficial for you to do your type of meditation. So I know that it's so cliche. Everyone says to meditate all the time. But find your meditation. I always say when you are diving into an activity where you just lose track of time, where all of a sudden time escapes you, that's meditation. That's meditation. So whether that's dancing, whether that's writing, yoga is one of the best forms of movement meditation that I personally enjoy. So I really do challenge you to connect with that higher spirit, because I think that that's going to help calm this process and maybe shorten this this spiral that you go down, because it is stemming from a place of worry. You have a lot of heart, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, my window's open, so if you can hear my bus, I'm sorry. Not my bus, but a bus over here. But you have a lot of heart, Sag. And so when these things feel like they're hindering you, I think that also kind of hits you a little bit deeper too, because you don't want to be set back, because this is something that you do want. So I do think that there's just a little bit of this back and forth play of I really, really want this, but it's hard, but I want to watch this movie, but I can't, and and it's just it feels like you're just kind of there's just so much going on in your head. There's just so much this, that, and the other thing, that there's always going to be something else that you can do, Sag. There's always going to be another thing that you could do, but it's your choice. If you choose to dive into this, you will reap the benefits. If you choose to take a day to relax, do it. You can take a day, but just know where your priorities lie. Know what you want to get out of it. Know your outcome. Know what you want to get, because this is a process. It really is. It's going to be a long process, and you're gonna have to have patience. But it's also about balance. It's also about making sure that you take some time for yourself to just unwind and just relax and be able to bask in the present moment for a little bit, because it can get overwhelming if we don't take that time for ourselves. Okay, it really can get overwhelming, and I don't want you in this Five of Pentacles in reverse energy. I don't want you sitting there alone in your room wondering why you did this to yourself. Why did you put yourself in this situation? I feel like you might, and I don't think that this is you alone in your room, like, why did I pursue this? I don't think it's that. I feel like you're sitting alone in your room because it's just hard, and perhaps maybe we got a little behind. Perhaps we procrastinated a little bit, and now we're feeling low about ourselves, and now there's so much more work to get caught up. Sag, it's okay. One, you don't need to fall behind. You got this Knight of Swords. You push forward. Keep your deadlines. Keep doing the things that you have to do. But if something happens where you do fall behind, you got it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress so much over it, because you will catch back up. You will get this outcome. You will succeed. Okay? You will. So just trust in that. Trust in your ability to be able to do this, because you do have the abilities. Don't question it. All right, here we go. So thank you, Sarah, my next door neighbor who's a medium, for these oracle cards. I'm going to post her Twitter in the description box below, so you can go follow her and send her a thank you for sending these over. So we have period. I feel like this is period. You know what I mean? Period. But I don't think that's what it is. Life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lessons and blessings they contain. So, like I said, I think that this is something that that is a... Okay, so Sag, I don't think any of this is new for you. I think that this is something that you have experienced. I don't think that this journey is something new. This journey is something new. But I think this back and forth emotion, this you going down this rabbit hole of self-doubt and really robbing yourself of happiness, I don't think that's new for you. I think that this is something that you have done before in the past, and I think this is a cycle, and this is something that you can learn from. This is something that can change your patterns, and this is going to be the thing. This change of pattern, that's what you're going to pass down to your youngsters. That's going to be these lessons, what you learn through these trials. Those are going to be the things that you really hold on to. So hold on to it and learn from it, because it's not this isn't shallow work. It's not shallow. It's gonna take some motivation. It's gonna take some dedication, and it's gonna have to change. You're gonna have to change some of your routines, change some of your habits. And although not easy, although very challenging, you can do it, and I know that you can do it, and I 100% believe in you. We also have Jade, wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Take some time for yourself. Know that that you are important. These jobs, these little tasks that you have, they're important, but you are also important, Sag. You are the most important, actually. You are the most important. So make sure that you are taking that time for yourself to make sure that you are in the best health, so that mentally you don't go down a rabbit hole, and you don't feel overwhelmed, and you don't feel irritated, and you're not robbing yourself of some of the joy that you have, because this is destiny for you. You're following your heart path, and you're meant to do it, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I hope you like this reading. I hope you like this spread and this, nighttime energy. If this resonated for you at all, click that like button. That lets me know that I'm talking to people out there and it is actually speaking to these people, and it makes what I do worth it, okay? It's my semester. I'm working hard too, so I'm putting a lot of time trying to get these things done too for you guys. So, yeah, comment. Also, I love to hear from you, okay? But until next month, Sagittarius, I'll see you later. Bye.